Hello and welcome to another episode on the YouTube channel. My name is Dean Cothill and really wonderful to be able to host you today. Today we're going to have a look at 3 examples of how our Sunday content can be used using ChatGPT to create small group resources for our local churches. Whatever sermon series you might be going through, the same principles will apply. How can we use what we're doing on Sundays to serve our communities midweek? Check this out. So we're going to jump straight into ChatGPT, and I've got 3 examples that we're going to have a look at. The first one is using Psalm 23 as a guide. Once again, we spoke about it in the previous video, the importance of the kind of questions that you're asking AI to fulfill for you, or the type of questions that you're asking AI to answer for you, will really determine the type of answers or output that you get from the AI. So here I'm saying use Psalm 23 as a guide for small group conversational questions. And here it will go into verse 1, verse 2, and verse 3. And you'll see it will go all the way down all of the verses in Psalm 23. The second example, it will just have a look at the Old Testament's version of Psalm 23. And I've literally just said, please create questions for small group discussion around Psalm 23 from the Old Testament. And it's gone straight in and created 8 questions that you can use in your small groups to be able to facilitate those kinds of questions. And the fourth example that I've done is I've asked ChatGPT, the artificial intelligence here, to connect Psalm 23 to Jesus as the Good Shepherd in John chapter 10, and I've thrown in John chapter 15 where Jesus tells the parable of the lost sheep. And here we go straight into 9 questions that will help you to facilitate group conversations in your church midweek, coming out of the various Sunday programs that you may have, whether it's a sermon series, whether there is a seasonal program that you're going through at the moment, even a guest speaker. You can take some of the content and some of the questions that come out of Sundays and plug them into what happens midweek. I hope you found that helpful.